Chaska Hawks. At this time, we ask that you please rise to remove your caps. That is Fairview cap and render a hand salute as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. And now, here is tonight's starting lineup. Starting for the Panthers in guard, 6'4", junior, number 2, Jeremiah Thornton. And for the Hawks at guard, 6'1", senior, number 3, Cameron Wall. Starting for Lakeville North at guard, 6', senior, number 3, Will Drake. And for the Hawks at guard, 6'2", junior, number 10, Dawson Reed. And starting for the
check.
6'6", sophomore, number 11, Jack Robinson. And starting for the Hawks at guard, 5'8", senior, number 11, Matthew Coleman. And the Panthers are forward, 6'3", senior, number 21, Braden Manning. And in the Chaska Hawks, 6'9", senior, number 23, Brady Nicholson. And starting for the Panthers in forward, 6'10", junior, number 31, Nolan Winter. And for the Hawks at forward, 6'4", senior, number 24, Jacoby Lyle. That comes to the Lakeville North Panthers, John Axton. This is to Mike Nolan, Mark Hanor, Van Graham, Erickson. Head coach for the Inner Hawks, Dana Coleman. Assistant by Andrew Martin, Shane Zarin, Nick Hayes, Zach Williams, and Greg Seegers. Your officials this evening, Tanner Pearson, Pat Pasha, and Mike Delgado.
Welcome to CHBN. I'm Mike Schmidt, joined by my producer Brett for this tip-off between the Chaska Hawks and Lakeville North. Lakeville North wins the tip-off. And it's Jack Robinson with a quick layup opportunity, and it's going to go, and he's going to get an and one. Quick 2 points here for Lakeville. So we just get underway. Chaska 1 and 3 coming into the night. And it looks like that foul is going to be on Matthew Coleman, the senior guard for the Hawks. So Jack Robinson at the line here, the sophomore from Lakeville North, and he completes the three-point play. Lakeville starting to live with a full court press. Looked like a little bit of trap action, but they pulled off. Coleman handled it well, and now they settle into a 2-3 zone. It's a little bit of a matchup zone as Wall dribble drives to the center. Swing over to Jacoby Lyles in the corner. Back out to Coleman as he resets the offense over to Wall. Coleman settling things down. Now swings it over to, looks like that is Reef. Reef dealing with pressure. Back to Coleman. Long possession here for the Hawks as they battle this zone. Look, Lyles with a nice play off the backboard. So Jacoby Lyles gets the Hawks on the board. 2-3 Chaska trails. Lyles matched up with Robinson. Robinson over to Winters. Nice spin move there by Thornton, but he's unable to connect. Coleman slowing things down again. And Lakeville going with a man-on-man option. Nicholson from deep is unable to connect as he catches front iron. Rebound by number 21, that's Braden Manning. Manning now gives up the dribble, passes over to Winter. Winter to Robinson at the top of the key, back to Winter. Winter thinks about it. Now goes for a dribble drive and a floater. Unable to connect. And out of bounds off Chaska. Looks like that's going to be off Dawson Reef. Quick inbound from Lakeville. They're unable to connect on a pretty open layup there. It looks like that was Thornton who rushed it a little bit. So Lakeville North settling back into that man-to-man defense. Lyles flashes top of the key, gets the ball. Over to Coleman. Coleman looking into Nicholson on the post. Nicholson facing off against Winters. That's going to be a battle we see all night. Nicholson unable to connect on the fadeaway. Winter brings it up. Passes off to Robinson. They swing it all the way over to Drake. And Drake back to Thornton. Thornton's going to fire that one off Coleman's head. It's going to go out of bounds. Lakeville ball underneath their own basket. 15:44 remaining in the first, still just 2-3. Robinson gets it in all the way out to Will Drake at the top of the key. Drake initiating the offense, passes it off to Robinson. Back to Drake over in the corner. Robinson wanted the ball in the post, now Winter with the three. Winter unable to connect. Both teams battling for it, and it looks like it's going to remain Lakeville's ball. Lakeville was rated number 5 in the preseason, coming in tonight 1-1. Nice dribble drive there by number 21. That's Braden Manning, and Manning is able to, it looks like we got a foul on the loose ball foul on Coleman. Yeah, it was Robinson with the dribble drive that got called with a foul, not Coleman, excuse me. Lakeville sticking with that little trap action. Coleman's able to break it easy. Nice bounce pass into Lyles. Lyles completes a bucket. Hawks have their first lead of the night. 2 Lyles buckets. Coleman applying pressure. Thornton looking to dribble drive now over in the corner to Will Drake. Drake with a nice pass, but it's unable to be handled. Robinson recovers. Over to Winter. Winter looks for a dribble drive back to Robinson. Robinson from deep, and he's unable to connect. Good job there by the Hawks and team defensive rebounds, as looks like Cameron Walls rejected out of bounds. These teams are fairly evenly matched size-wise. Lakeville might be a little bit longer at the guard position. Inbound to Nicholson. Nicholson looking to go to work as Chaska clears. Little drop step, unable to get the baby hook to go. Rebounded by Winter. Winter over to Drake. Drake slowing things down, now over to Robinson, back to Winter. Winter looking to go for a dribble drive here. Nice hip bounce pass down to Robinson. Robinson's going to get the bucket to go. Falling hard, and the contact. He's got a foul and a 3-point opportunity.
Fouls on Hawks, number 10, Dawson Reed.
Got a little late start tonight. I do want to say that this broadcast on CHPN is brought to you by Lenzen Chevrolet. Lenzen Chevrolet in downtown Chaska, just off the old 212 highway. If you're looking for used or new cars, visit Lenzen Chevrolet right next to Cuzzies. Robinson hearing it from the Chaska student section as he looks to complete the three-point play. Unable to get it to go. Nice rebound there by number 21. Corner three for the Hawks. That's number 2. Maddox Foss coming in off the bench to hit a quick three. Maddox Foss, if you paid attention during our baseball broadcast, one of the leading home run hitters, as Lakeville North with an offensive foul turnover Chaska's ball. That was Joey Bourne on the rebound earlier as well, number 21 for the Hawks. Coleman slowing things down. Lakeville sticking with that man now ever since they started in the zone. Quick double team over to Nicholson. Nicholson throws it away to Robinson. The sophomore has had a good start to tonight. Robinson going dribble drive, passes it off. Lakeville, good ball movement. Here's Robinson on another drive. Floater unable to get it to go. He gets his own rebound, puts it up again, and it doesn't go. There's another rebound by Bourne, but he quickly throws it, and nice recovery by Coleman to get that loose ball. Bourne now with the dribble drive, and he connects on an athletic play to get that one to go. Lakeville now over to Winter. Winter to Robinson. Robinson in the corner. And Will Drake passes it out to 22. That's Hud Vaith. Robinson going with another dribble drive, looking to create contact. The ball's knocked away. Winter recovers for Lakeville. Winter with the three-point attempt, and it gets it to go. Winter getting Big Ten looks. You can see why. 6'10", able to shoot like that. So Foss now with the ball, flips it back over to Coleman. Chaska doing a good job now facing the zone defense. Looks like Lakeville's coming out in a zone anytime they get a bucket. Foss with the three-point attempt, and he's good. Quick 2 for 2 from deep for Maddox Foss. Chaska extends the lead out 12-8 now. Winter with the ball at the top of the key, passes it off. And Winter again. Swings it over to 15, that's Sam Nolan. Lakeville slowing things down now as Winter takes a shot from deep three, unable to connect. Another rebound there for Bourne. Nicholson with the ball now on the block for the Hawks. Getting a rare single team. He goes up, it creates contact and gets it to go. So Chaska with a 14-8 lead. Good start here for the Hawks against the highly rated Lakeville North Panthers. Robinson with the ball on the block for Lakeville. He goes up, unable to connect. Big rebound by Nicholson. So Wall with the ball on the Hawk. Switches it back to Coleman. Coleman looking to dribble drive, creates contact. Nice little pump fake, swings it out. Extra pass gets the Hawks an open look for three, but Bourne unable to connect. Hud Vaith brings it up over to Winter. Winter to Robinson. Robinson, the lengthy lefty. Back down to Winter in the block. Winter looking to go at Nicholson, and he's going to go ahead and travel. Tried to create a little contact against the bigger Nicholson, and didn't go anywhere.
Number 10, Johnson Reed, number 24, Jacoby Lyles. And for the Panthers, number 2, Jeremiah Dorkin. Number 21, Brady.
Dawson Reeves checking back in, so is Jacoby Lyles. So the Hawks have Coleman, Foss, Reeve, Jacoby Lyles, and Nicholson. Nicholson going to work in the lane, flips it out to Lyles. Lyles with an open three, and he connects. Lyles with a quick 7 points, Maddox Foss with 6, and the Hawks have a 17-8 lead with just 10 minutes left as Lakeville North calls their first timeout. Coach Coleman's fired up. We'll be right back here on the CHBN Chaska Hawks broadcast of this game, presented by Lenzen Chevrolet.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
We're back here on CHBN as Lakeville coming out of the timeout will have the ball in possession. Chaska's leading 17-8 with just over 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Led by hot shooting from Cameron Foss and Jacoby Lyles. Chaska sticking with the man-to-man defense. There's Voth with a 3 that doesn't connect. Coleman with a nice bounce pass down, and it looks like Chaska's going to get an attempt at the free throw line. That's Dawson Reef. Creates contact in his effort. And he'll head to the line for 2. So it's Jace Hernandez on the foul. And he catches front iron on that effort, unable to drop it. Cameron Wall back in, checking in for Coleman. And he's able to connect on the second of 2. 18-8 now, Chaska leads. Hud Vaith running the point for Lakeville North now. There's a quick, easy dribble drive by number 2, Jeremiah Thornton. It gets the Panthers into double digits. Lakeville sticking with this little bit of pressure. Now they fall back into the zone like they have done after makes. Oh, Nicholson gets hammered and doesn't get a call. And they give the ball to the Hawks. There's a weird no call there. Nicholson was absolutely mugged by 35 Hernandez. Chaska throwing the ball in deep, and Coleman thinks about a corner 3 but doesn't launch it. Goes to get it into Brady Nicholson. Nicholson gets the ball knocked away by Hernandez. Lakeville's got good depth as far as their front court goes. Winter going to the bench. They don't lose much in terms of height. There's Hud Vaith with a nice play, but Lakeville's unable to save it as he fires it out of bounds after his interception. So Wall inbound now for the Hawks. Ref's having a little conversation with the Lakeville North coaching staff. Looks like it's all in good fun. So North sticks with that 2-3. Chaska moving the ball well. That one's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. It was tipped by Braden Manning. It was intended for Lyles in that corner spot that we know he loves so much. Coleman inbounds to Wall. Wall out to Foss. Foss with a deep 3. And that one is unable to connect as it catches nothing but air. Foss was feeling it 2 for 2 and just missed that attempt. Robinson checks in for Vaith now on the Lakeville North side. He'll be checked by Jacoby Lyles. Lyles, one of the better Hawk defenders on the year. Robinson gets open for a three, though, unable to connect, and the ball is off Lakeville. Looks like it's heading the other way. Thornton doesn't love the call for Lakeville North, but he's going to have to deal with it. Nolan Winter back in for Lakeville. 18-10. Hawks still lead, just under 9 minutes to play. Coleman handling the pressure well. So Lakeville settles back into that matchup 2-3 zone. And Wall fires that ball away. Robinson recovers, and Winter comes away with it for Lakeville. Back to Robinson, over to Winter, back to Robinson. Playing a little two-man game here at the top of the key. Manning now to Thornton. And Winter, and they back to Robinson. Three-point attempt here by number 23. That's Warner. It doesn't connect. Nice rebound there by Manning for North. And here comes Lakeville again, unable to connect on the layup. Chaska fighting for the rebound. And Wall, looks like Wall's going to come away with it, and he's going to get the ball to Maddox Foss. Good hustle there by the Hawks. Wall in the corner, left alone, back to Nicholson. Nicholson for three, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. With a 6'9" lefty with a shot like that, Nicholson looking good early. Robinson, the sophomore, dribble driving against Lyles. Nowhere to go. Back out to Thornton at the top of the key. Thornton with a walk. After he finishes at the hoop, he's not going to like that call either. So Lyles is going to check out after a good stint. So is Maddox Foss. Going to bring back in Reef. And Bourne's also checking in. North sticking with that pressure. Coleman's done a good job so far of handling it. Hawks up double digits. Coleman gives up his dribble looking for help. Swings it into the corner to Bourne. Bourne over to Reef. Good ball moving here for the Hawks. Coleman makes the extra pass to Wall. Wall in the corner, unable to connect. Hand fighting down below. Bourne came away with the rebound, but it looks like he's going to get called with a foul. So that's Bourne's first. Chaska leading 21-10. 7 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Will Drake now leading the Lakeville offense as they get the ball to Winter at the top of the key. Back to Drake, over to Robinson in the corner, or in the block, excuse me. Quick little lefty floater, unable to go. Looked like an over the back, but it wasn't called. Robinson up again, no bucket. But who is that? That was Manning down there, that scratch and clawed for Lakeville. And he's able to get it to go. Chaska's going to have to do a better job on the defensive boards here if they want to maintain this lead. Coleman at the top of the key, facing off against that matchup zone. Good ball movement. Reef back to Coleman. They're looking for Nicholson in the middle. Over to Bourne in the corner, and that ball is tipped out of bounds by Manning. Nice block.
Substitutions now for the Hawks, number 2, Maddox Foss, and for the Panthers, number 25, Garrett Ball.
Foss checking in for the Hawks. He'll replace Wall. Inbound to Reef. Reef brings it back out. Takes his time surveying the defense. Bounce pass over to Bourne. Back to Reef. Moving the ball around the perimeter. Nicholson with a deep attempt. He is unable to connect. Thornton now looking for a dribble drive. Pulls it back out. Back to Robinson. Robinson, little hesitation. 18-footer. He gets it to go. Coleman breaks that little press, and the ball's tipped, and it heads out of bounds.
Back in the game now for the Hawks, number 24, Jacoby Lyles.
So Lyles checking back in, giving the Hawks a little bit more rebounding as they check the ball in from underneath their own goal. 21-14, Chaska leads, but they haven't scored in a while, and there's Lyles again. Lyles with 9 quick points. Smart basketball play there by the senior Lyles. Lyles matched up on Robinson. Robinson chucks from deep in the corner and hits. 23-17 now Hawks. Foss gives up his dribble, gets it into Nicholson. Nicholson with a nice quick move. Unable to connect on the lefty spin. Caught front iron. Thornton in the corner. Over to Drake. Drake back to Robinson. Winter looking to dribble drive now on Nicholson. Little contact there, but no call. Lakeville resets with Robinson at the top of the key. Winter to Drake. Robinson at the top of the key again. Here comes Thornton. Dribble drive, spin move. Nice pass down low. Unable to handle it, though, is number 25. That's Gavin Bowe. Chaska recovers the loose ball. Nicholson now on the block. Uses his body, unable to get it up and in, though, as it looked like it was tipped by Winter. Bowe back to Robinson. Check by Lyles. And Thornton gets called for an offensive foul there. Good job by Coleman, working in the lane, getting good position. Thornton, who had the size advantage on him, but knocked him over. Offensive foul called. Chaska's ball now with a 6-point lead. So we got another timeout here, full timeout this time. It's called by the Hawks. We'll be right back here on the Lenzen Chevrolet broadcast, brought to you by CHBN.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
Welcome back here on CHBN. Chaska's going to inbound the ball from underneath their own goal, leading 23-17 in a fast-paced, good action game here. Hawks are led by Jacoby Lyles, who's got 9 in the first half. Similar pressure right now from Lakeville that we've seen as they fall back into that 2-3 matchup zone. Chaska's able to get the ball underneath to Nicholson. Nicholson draws the foul call on Winter. Lakeville North's crowd doesn't like it. They thought Winter was straight up, and Nicholson's going to head to the line for 2. Saw Winter and Nicholson talking a little bit prior to the game. They both play AAU ball together. And Nicholson unable to connect on the first of 2. Not a lot of fouls here early in their, I should say late in the first half. And Nicholson's able to connect on the second of 2, extending the lead out to 7 again. 24-17 Hawks. Will Drake bringing it up. Passes it off to Manning. Winter from deep, and he is good. 20-24 now. Chaska still maintains that lead. Coleman gives up his dribble, gets the ball into into Nicholson. Nicholson with a fade away from the inside the key and is able to get it to go. 26-20 Chaska. Robinson working his way into the lane. He's going to draw contact from Lyles. Goes hard into Reef's thigh. It looks like Reef's going to be okay. And they're going to call that one on the ground.
Checking in for the Hawks, number 3, Cameron Wall.
Reef checking out for Wall. Coaching staff just wants to probably make sure he's doing all right. It looks like he is. Conversation now with the ref between the two big men. It's like they're joking around like old friends. I'm not sure the ref knew that they had a previous relationship prior to the game. Lakeville inbounds at Winter down low. Passes off to Robinson. Robinson skies towards the rim, and he's able to get the two-point layup to go. Robinson so far with a good first half as the Hawks now only lead by 4. Coleman, nice dribble drive all the way in, but he's unable to connect on a hip bounce pass down to Lyles. Lakeville North's ball. Robinson from deep again. And that one's good. So after all that, we've got a 25-26 game. Hawks still leading. So they look to slow things down a bit. Lyles in the corner. Swings it back out to Wall. Back to Lyles in the corner. And we got a little hip check by Manning. I think that's number 2 on Manning. Oh, excuse me, that's his first. So Hudvaith checking in for Manning. Coleman barking out orders from the sidelines here as Chaska's spreading this defense out. Lyles in the corner over to Nicholson, and that one's knocked away. Hudvaith comes away with it. Vaith slowing things down now. Passes over to his teammate who's up for a 3. It's unable to go. Nicholson battles for a rebound down low. Coleman looking to maybe push the pressure a little bit. Swings it over to Foss. Back to Coleman as they decide to slow everything down. Coleman asking for his players to move around a little bit as Foss fires up a deep 3. He's unable to connect as it's just a tad deep. Will Drake over to Winter. Winter with the dribble drive, and he's able to connect. Lakeville North with their first lead since the opening bucket. Dana Coleman calling a timeout here. Chaska trails 26-27, minute 43 left in the first half on the CHBN presented by Lenzen Chevrolet.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
Sora!
Mike Schmidt back here with my producer Brett on the Lenzen Chevrolet CHBN broadcast of tonight's game between Lakeville North and Chaska. Chaska currently down by 1 after taking an early 11-point lead against the Lakeville North Panthers. Brady Nicholson gets the ball down low. He's unable to connect on the layup. Rebounded by Robinson of Lakeville North. Chaska started off hot. They've cooled a little bit in the last 5 minutes or so. Robinson working. Swings it over to Drake. Drake back to Robinson. Winter looking for a dribble drive. Nicholson checks him. There's Hudvaith there. Able to connect on a little floater in the lane, extending Lakeville's lead to 3. Foss will slow this down, bringing it across half court for the Hawks. Coleman surveying the defense. And with 48 seconds left, they seem content to walk this down to the final possession. Not much to say here as Chaska is willing to wait this one out. I would assume they'll initiate their offense with about 10 seconds left. Hopefully they can get a 2 or 3 here and head into halftime either tied or trailing by just 1. So Coleman now barking out the play. Lakeville sitting back in that 2-3 zone that they've been in all day. So 7 seconds left. Here we go. Coleman dribble drive. Swings it over to Foss. Foss back to Nicholson. It's picked off, and here's a half-court attempt. Falls just shy for number 15. That's Sam Nolan. So we head into halftime. Chaska trailing 26-29 here on CHBN. They look to fire it off in the second half. We'll be right back. The Lenzen Chevrolet broadcast on CHBN.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
Sora!
We're back here on CHBN, presented by Lenzen Chevrolet. Chaska trailing 26-29 as we undergo the second half. Chaska starts with the ball. Coleman working from the top of the key as they swing it around. Get Lyles down in the block. Chaska started off hot. They got out to an 11-point lead, but then the lid went back on the bucket as it did right there as well. Wall unable to connect on that layup. Chaska, I think, only had 2 points the final 10 minutes of the half. Good thing they got off to the hot shooting start that they did as Robinson launches for Lakeville North, and it catches nothing but air. Rebounded by Manning, and he is unable to connect. Now Chaska coming down with it again. Coleman, nice bounce past the Wall. Wall over to Reith, back to Wall. Wall looking for, no, in and out. Chaska unable to buy a bucket right now. They're getting good looks. They're doing everything right. They just can't get anything to fall. Coleman applying the pressure. Robinson into Winter. Winter working against Nicholson. Nicholson keeps his ground. Drake now over to Thornton. Thornton spin move back to Drake in the corner. And they reset with Thornton back up top. Robinson dribble drive. Little fade, and he's able to connect from just outside the elbow. 31-26 now, Lakeville. And they fall back into that familiar zone. And Manning jumps that route. Drake now over to Thornton, back to Manning. Manning underneath the hoop. He's rejected by Reef. And Chaska's able to get a turnover here. Coleman waiting for his friends. Nicholson now from about 5 feet deep. Boom! Hopefully that'll open things up for the Hawks. 29-31 now, Chaska trailing. Nicholson just hit that one from Carver. Drake into Winter. Winter to Manning. Down to Robinson. Robinson has to force the shot up quick because Nicholson came late with the help and he's unable to connect. Coleman with the dribble drive over to Wall. Wall running the baseline over to Lyles. Lyles launches a three, and there it goes. Jacoby Lyles with 12 of Chaska's 32, and Chaska regains the lead here, 32-31 Hawks. Coleman being pesky on Drake, gets called for a reach. That's only his second. Not much foul trouble on either side so far here tonight. Robinson down low to Winter, off the inbound, and Lakeville gets a quick and easy one. Back and forth game here tonight, Chaska High School Stadium. Wall for three off a nice pass from Coleman, unable to connect as he catches front iron. Good look, though, for the Hawks. Coleman will be happy with those all night. Lakeville North moving the ball now. Manning to Thornton at the top of the key. Thornton's going to give it an effort. He's deep, catches a lot of iron. Coleman fights, scratches, and claws, and grabs the rebound for the Hawks. Thornton looking for a travel call on Wall there. I don't know what they were looking for there. Nicholson from deep again. This time from Victoria. If the logo's on the other side, that's a Hawk shot for Nicholson, as he's starting to warm up a little bit here in the second half. Drake dribble drive, unable to connect, but he does draw contact. He'll go to the line for two for Lakeville. Looks like they're going to get that one on Reef. So that's Reef's second again. That sends Drake to the line. First of two, catches front iron, rolls off. Chaska still leading by two, 35-33, 14-21 remaining in the game. Maddox Foss checking in for Wall. Drake short again. So Lyles pulls away that rebound. Coleman walking it up the floor. Now that Nicholson's gotten hot from the outside, they got to respect him. He's unable to handle that pass, though, from Reef. As Drake comes away with it. Robinson with a hawk shot now. In rhythm. Comes up short, though. Winter with the rebound down to Manning, and he's able to bank it home. Tight game here tonight, 35-35. Back and forth action. Both teams have had the lead. Coleman back to Reef. Reef down to Lyles. Lyles in the corner. He loves that spot. He connects. 15 now for Lyles. Coleman asking his team to do better on the defensive boards here. Foss with good hands knocking that one away. Winter from deep, and he misses deep. Coleman comes away with it. Sprinting down the court, heading all the way to the hoop, and draws contact and the foul from Drake. Good job there by Coleman, pushing the tempo.
Foul is on Panthers number 3, Will Drake is first team's first. At the line, shooting 2, number 11, Matthew Coleman.
Chaska with a 3-point lead, 38-35, 13 minutes left to play. Coleman at the line. One of the Hawks' more trusted free throw shooters, and he connects on the first of 2.
Back in the lead now for the Panthers, number 2, Jeremiah Thornton, and number 22,
Hudvaith and Thornton checking in. Coleman a little deep. And that one's going to be off of Manning. Chaska's ball. Good effort there by Nicholson to keep that ball alive. Wall checking in for Coleman, it looks like. Chaska going 4 wide. Nicholson gains possession. Yep, off Manning. Nicholson got good position down low. Manning made a nice effort there to knock that one out of bounds. Could have been an easy 2 for the Hawks. Lyles over to Reef. Reef down low to Nicholson. Nicholson quickly doubled. Back to Reef. Just deep. Winters comes away with the rebound for North. Voth now running the offense for the Panthers. Good pressure there by Reef as he's able to turn him over and comes away with it on his own. Nicholson fires a pass into the corner. That's Wall. Wall with a nice little finger roll. Look at Wall. Great dribble drive. Nice instincts there. Finishes with the finger roll, extending the Hawks' lead out to 6. Lyles does a nice job there jumping that pick and roll opportunity. Thornton with a nice hip pass down low. That's number 15 for Lakeville, Sam Nolan. Lakeville extending that zone out a little bit. Foss over to Reef, back to Foss. Dribble drive into the middle. Kick out to Lyles. Lyles gives up his dribble. He's going to need some help. Foss is there. Foss with a nice pass down low. Reef unable to connect on the reverse layup, though. Thornton loses control. Looks like it goes out of bounds, and Chaska's got the ball right back.
Number 11, Jack Robinson, number 35, Chase Hernandez.
Action coming fast and furious. So Winter goes to the bench. They bring in Hernandez. Not a lot in terms of height differential. Both players 6'9", 6'10". Chaska taking their time, moving the ball well. Reef thought about a 3. Now he dribble drives, and he's picked by Thornton. Thornton looking to connect on the other end. Little Euro step into a finger roll. Nice finish there by Thornton. 41-39 now, Hawks lead. Coleman gives up the dribble. Nice pass down low to Wall. Ooh, nice rejection by Hernandez. Nicholson comes away with it, goes up and gets fouled. Thought it could have been a goaltending situation there. So Hudvaith with the foul on Nicholson. Nicholson coming up just short on his attempt. Nicholson again. This time he connects. 3-point lead here for Chaska, 11 minutes remaining. Vaith still running the offense here for Lakeville. Thornton looking to dribble drive. Great defense there by Lyles. Lyles doing a little bit of everything tonight. Robinson jacks up a shot. Great defense there by the Hawks, and they come away with a loose ball. Lyles bringing it back out. Back to Lyles in the corner, over to Nicholson. Nicholson from deep. Catches front iron, unable to get it to go. Wall checking Thornton. And there's going to be an on-the-ground foul by Lyles. If you're going to give one up, that's probably the one to do it. Robinson had a head of steam heading towards the lane. While Winter's on the bench, looks like Coleman's going to give Nicholson a little breather as him and Wall come off. Bourne checking in, Foss checking in. Chaska going a little bit small here. Hudvaith, dribble drive, kick out. Robinson now at the top of the key. Hernandez now with the ball just outside the three-point line. Hernandez now on the block against Lyles. That's going to be another foul on Lyles. He thought he was straight up, didn't like the call. I think I agree with him there. So that's 3 now on Lyles, something to keep an eye on. He's the Hawks' leading scorer so far. Looks like Nicholson's getting ready to check back in. So we passed the 10-minute marker. Chaska now leads by 2 after that Hernandez free throw. So Wall and Nicholson back in after about a 30-second breather. Hernandez for the second of 2. He connects.
Also checking for the bench, number 31, Winter.
So Winter checking in for Hernandez, who leaves after scoring those 2 free throws. Had a nice block on the defensive end. Coleman breaks the slight pressure. Over to Nicholson. Nicholson back to Coleman. Swings it over to Maddox Foss. Foss into the lane. Gets Wall. Chaska looking to reset. Bourne in the corner, back to Coleman, back to Bourne. Bourne thought about it, and then turns it over. Hudvaith with a nice defensive play. Robinson on the foul-up gets, looks like a foul call. That was Winter. So Coleman got the foul call there. His dad, Dana, checking with the refs to see exactly what they saw. Seems like sometimes in high school basketball, typically what happens is if you get a 6'10 guy battling down low with a little guy and it doesn't go the 6'10 guy's way, that refs just assume something happened that shouldn't have. So now we got a tie game, 42-42. Winter at the line, and it's going to stay tied. Foss comes away with the rebound over to Coleman. Chaska content to hang out up top. Skip pass, almost intercepted. Bourne recovers. And Nicholson with the Hawk shot, and there it goes. That's Nicholson's 3rd NBA range 3 so far in the second half as he's starting to heat up a little bit. Winter with the ball down low now working against Nicholson, and he makes a tough bucket, contested. Good battle of bigs here so far tonight. Coleman works his way into the lane. Back out to Nicholson. Nicholson for 3 again. Kind of a heat check, it rattles out. Robinson over to Winter. Winter now from the top of the key as the big men are exchanging 3-point shots. That doesn't go. It is recovered, though, by number 23, Warner. Warner gets a 15-footer to go. 46-45, Chaska trails, 8 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Nicholson looks a lot more comfortable out on the edge than he did last year. You can see he's put in a lot of work in the offseason playing AAU ball. He's dropped a few pounds. He looks to be in great shape. As Foss turns that one over, Manning comes away with it. Reef looking to check back in with Lyles at the next break. Manning thought about a three, now dribble drive, spin move, can't get it to go. And Nicholson comes away with the rebound. Coleman dribble drive all the way, left hand. Nice job of using the rim to defend himself there as Coleman gets the Hawks the lead back, 47-46, Chaska leads. Drake initiating the offense for North. As here's a quick three-point attempt. Catches front iron, unable to go, but Robinson comes away with the rebound down low and is able to put it in, giving the Panthers the lead back. Nicholson from way downtown, unable to connect. Quick shot, Coleman didn't love it. So here we go, just under 7 minutes. Hawks trail by 1. Winter with the ball, working against Nicholson. Two bigs that are familiar with each other. They get the ball down low to Manning. Manning working against Bourne. Good defense there by Bourne. Nice rebound by Coleman as he comes skying in to collect that one. Nicholson now backing in Winter. Blocked by Winter, nice play. Nicholson used his size to body him up a little bit, but Winter had the length there. So the sophomore Robinson slowing things down for North. He gets loose down low, nobody around him, and then he's fouled as he attempts to get the shot up. Looks like that one's going to be on Coleman. No, excuse me, that one's on Bourne.
Number 21, Joey Bourne, his second, team sixth. At the line, shooting two, Jack Robinson.
So Nicholson almost on pace for his season average of 24. Lyles doing a great job tonight. As I mentioned, he's got 15. It's been big for the Hawks as he checks back in.
Number 2, Jeremiah Thornton. Number 15, Samuel Nolan. Number 22, Bud Lee. And for the Hawks, number 10, Dawson Reed. And 24, Jacoby Lott.
So the Hawks go back to their starters. Here's Robinson's second attempt, and he's able to connect. 2-point lead for the Panthers now. 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. The pressure as they fall back into that 2-3 matchup. Chaska's got to move the ball here a little bit. Hopefully get it into the middle, like right there. That tends to open up shots, and there it is. Reef with the open three. That's kind of that danger point for any defensive 2-3 zone is if you can get the ball to the middle, everyone's forced to collapse. It creates opportunities for shooters. Good job there by the Hawks. Nice offensive set. Hud Roth with his three, and he answers. Roth Vaith. Nicholson makes the extra pass now. Reef dribbling it back out to Nicholson. Nicholson thought about another deep three. Swings it over to Coleman. Coleman to Reef. Back to Coleman. Coleman knifes into the defense and fires it out of bounds. He was expecting Nicholson to move a little bit. He didn't. He stayed put. Unforced error there for the Hawks. 50-52 they trail with 5:15 remaining. Hudvaith crossing half court with the ball. Kicks it over to Thornton. Thornton working against Wall. Gets the corner. Goes out of control, and it looks like we had a jump ball call. And it's an overturn. It looks like they call a foul. So they call it on Dawson Reeve. Now the refs are talking a little bit because we had conflicting calls. Looks like the head official wanted a jump ball there. He was overruled. Now he's going to go have a conversation with head coach Dana Coleman. Coleman still letting him here as Thornton attempts his first free throw and connects, extending the lead out to 3. Coleman still unhappy, and I think he's got a right to be. Thornton launches again, catches back iron, and it's rebounded by number 15. That's Sam Nolan. Nolan to Winter, back to Nolan in the corner. And now Lakeville with a 6-point lead. Both coaches called for a timeout at the time. Dana Coleman extremely unhappy. Should have been Hawks ball, but instead it's a 4-point swing for Lakeville North as they take a 6-point lead heading into the timeout. We'll be right back here on CHBN, presented by Lenzen Chevrolet.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
So we're back here on CHBN, presented by Lenzen Chevrolet, and we've got a foul right off the bat as Thornton tackles Coleman down to the ground. Coleman shaking it off a little bit here. So coming off that big call, Lakeville North 6-point lead. Should have been a jump ball call. They overturned it, called it a foul. They connected on a free throw and then a 3. So here we are, Chaska trailing by 6. I believe it's their biggest deficit of the night. Reef dribble drive, looks for a floater. Winter with the block. Winter over to Vaith. Vaith gives up that dribble. Back to Winter. Winter looking to work against Nicholson. Thinks better of it. Vaith kicks it off his foot, recovered by Lyles. Here we go. Let's see if Chaska can create after that. Unforced error. Lakeville sticking with the 2-3 zone. They get the ball down low to Nicholson. He's able to recover. An errant pass. He's blocked. Coleman from the just outside the circle, unable to connect. And now we got a foul call. Loose ball foul call by the same ref that just overturned the other call. Coleman's not very happy. So that's Reef's 4th foul. Chaska now in a little bit of foul trouble. So Robinson goes to the line for a 1-and-1. Foul call has been kind of a storyline here in the second half. Chaska's got 8 fouls already. Lakeville North has only been flagged for 3, including one that just happened a minute ago, so they were at 2 up until that point. Robinson connects on the first half of the 1-and-1, extending the lead out. 57-50 now with 4:14 to play. Robinson's been maybe the best player on the floor tonight for Lakeville. Coming in, everyone expected it to be Winter, but the sophomore has really had a great game. He's unable to connect there, though. So Chaska trailing by 7, gets the ball down low to Nicholson as he fades away now, maybe learning his lessons after he was blocked on the last one. Unable to get it to go, though. So Robinson bringing it up, working against Lyles. Vaith now, guarded by Reef. Dribble drive. Reef falls over. Winter might have walked there, but he crosses the 3-point line, chucks up an 18-footer and unable to connect. Coleman with the dribble drive and a block call now. Chaska finally catches a break as Coleman's going to head to the line for 2. Winter thought he was in position, might have been inside the circle. He was also kind of drifting a little bit. Kind of surprising to see the shot blocker go into that charge position. He's 6'10". Coleman is 5'9" on a good day. And Coleman connects, cutting the lead to just 2 possessions now. 51, 57, 3:31 remaining here. And Coleman hits on the second. 5-point lead now for the Panthers on this game that's brought to you by Lenzen Chevrolet. Looking for a new or used Chevy, head down to Lenzen Chevrolet right next to Cuzzies. Robinson dribble drive walks and he does walk. We get another call. There we go. So there's another unforced error by Lakeville North. Chaska going 5 out now. Nicholson moves to the middle of the floor. Reef dribble drive, and it's tipped by Thornton. Going to stay here, Chaska ball.
Substitutions for the Panthers, number 3, Will Drake, number 21, Drake and Manning.
So Drake and Manning come back, both teams with their starters on the floor. Inbound to Nicholson. Thought about a 3. Ends up throwing it back to Coleman, though. Nice dribble drive by Coleman. Lyles now into the lane, into Coleman. Coleman out to Reef. Reef back to Coleman in the corner. Pump fake, now delivers a 3, unable to connect. Manning with the rebound. Chaska trailing by 5, just under 3 minutes to play. And Coleman's able to create a turnover. There's a foul on Lakeville as Wall dives to the floor for the ball. So that's a foul on Drake. Chaska's ball again, just past half court. Foul call starting to even out a little bit. Coleman's still letting the refs have it. Seems to be working a little bit here as the foul calls are evening out. So Chaska remains in that 5-out offense, looking to get the ball into the middle. Coleman does. Little up and under. Unable to get it to go as it rattles around all over the rim. Robinson fires almost an errant pass. Manning recovers over to Drake in the corner. Drake with an open 3, unable to connect. Winter and Nicholson battle. Now Manning with a 15-footer and passes it to Lyles as he thought better of it. Chaska moving the ball a little bit on the way down the floor. Ball's tapped out of bounds as Wall tried to get it to Reef. Coleman calling a quick timeout here as the game's about to slow down. 5-point Panther lead here on CHBN, presented by Lenzen Chevrolet. We'll be right back after this short break.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
Welcome back here on CHBN, presented by Lenzen Chevrolet. I'm Mike Schmidt again, joined by my producer, Brett, as the Hawks trail the Panthers 52-57 in a good back-and-forth game here tonight at the Hawks' Nest. Chaska inbounds to Nicholson. Nicholson working against Robinson. Swings it across court to Lyles. Lyles over to Coleman. He's unable to handle it. Thornton now goes for the Euro step, and we got another blocking call. Thornton used the Euro step earlier effective, and he was effective this time. He's slowed down as Reith gets his 5th foul. So Coleman's going to have to go to the bench. Little stoppage in time here as Chaska decides who they want to sub in for Reith. Looks like it's going to be Maddox Foss. Foss started off the game 2 for 2 from deep. Let's see if he can recapture a little bit of that magic. Good effort tonight by Reith. So Thornton will go to the line. The Panthers still lead by 5. 2 minutes, 1 second remaining. Thornton unable to connect. Lakeville has both of their bigs deep. There's Thornton again. Catches front iron but rattles home. So Nolan comes in for Drake. Chaska down 2 possessions, 52-58, and gonna call that one off of Coleman. Thornton with the pressure is able to create the turnover. So now it's Lakeville's ball underneath their own goal. Drake coming back in for Nolan. Tough break there for the Hawks. Robinson looking to inbound. Kicks it out to Drake. Good pressure by the Hawks defense. Wall all over the floor for the Hawks. Maddox Foss now getting into the mix against Drake. Winter with a nice pass down low to Robinson. No call there. Lakeville's crowd is not happy. Coleman with the corner 3, catches front iron and hits the top of the backboard. That'll roll out of bounds. John Oxton's not happy with that no call. Chaska now turning up the heat a little bit, going to a full court press. Minute 31 remaining. 52-58, Hawks trail. Thornton gets into a little trouble in the corner, is able to get out of it, gets it to Manning. Manning will head to the line for a one-on-one. Oh, excuse me, that's the Hawks' 10th foul, so he'll get 2 shots.
On Hawks number 11, Matthew Coleman, his 4, team's 10.
So Coleman's got 4 now as the fouls start to pile up for the Hawks. Manning coming up short, leaving it at a 2-possession game. Nolan checking back in for Drake. Those two are kind of playing a little bit of musical chairs. So here's Manning's second attempt, unable to connect. Nice rebound there by Maddox Foss. Foss to Coleman. Coleman slices into the middle of the defense, kicks it out to Jacoby. Back to Foss. Foss in, that's good from the Hawk. Cutting the lead to 3. 1 minute, 7 seconds remaining. Chaska with a nice trap. Oh, Thornton looking to finish on the opposite end, and he does. So the lead now 5 for the Panthers. As Chaska pushes the pressure, we're going to get a foul call here. And that's going to go to the side, the near side for an inbound, as it's only the 6th foul call. It's Thornton's 3rd. Big time shot there by Foss. So Wall to inbound to Coleman. Coleman thought about it. Back to Wall. Wall slices in the middle of the defense. Over to Lyles. Lyles to Nicholson. Chaska's ball as it's kicked out of bounds. It's Jack Robinson who knocked that one out of bounds. And we got another timeout here on the Lenzen Chevrolet CHPN broadcast. We'll be right back.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
Sora!
Welcome back here on CHBN. 43 seconds remaining. Chaska trailing 55-60. Coleman knifes into the defense, gets it over to Foss. Foss with another three-point attempt, in and out. Oh, halfway down. Robinson comes away with it, and that's going to be Coleman's 5th foul for the Hawks. So Robinson goes to the line with a chance to extend it to a 3-possession game. Good game by Coleman tonight. He fought hard. So he's going to have to check out. Looks like Bourne's checking in for him. So Chaska trailing by 5 with 30 seconds left. Robinson's deep on his first attempt. Still just a 5-point lead. That's a big miss for the Hawks. No matter what, it can't get outside of 2 possessions now with just 30 seconds remaining. And Robinson connects there. So we got a 6-point game, 30 seconds left. Foss inbounds to Nicholson, back to Foss. Expecting Lakeville to maybe foul here. Just swing it over to Wall. Wall with the corner 3. Catches front iron, bounces over the back, and that's going to be a turnover. And John Oxman's going to call, or Oxton, excuse me, is going to call a timeout. 19.7 seconds remaining. Chaska trailing by 6 here at the Hawks Nest. We'll be right back on CHBN.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
Welcome back for the final seconds here, the Lenzen Chevrolet broadcast on CHBN. I'm Mike Schmidt, joined by my producer, Brett. Lakeville North with the 6-point lead, 55-61. Chaska trails as North inbounds with just under 20 seconds remaining. Robinson gets the ball inbounds underneath his own bucket, and Nicholson quickly fouls. Chaska crowd lets him hear. They thought he might have gotten a little bit of ball there. That's Nicholson's first only tonight. So Robinson, the impressive sophomore, going back to the line. And he rattles that one home, making it a 3-possession game now. 62-55, the Hawks trail. Going to need a couple quick ones here for Chaska. Fouls kind of became the story of the second half as Robinson misses. Nicholson gets it, bringing it down, gets it over to Foss. Foss looks to throw it into the corner of the wall. It's intercepted. And Foss quickly fouls Robinson. Robinson heading back to the line to maybe salt this one away for Lakeville. So with 10.5 seconds left, Chaska trails by 7. Robinson back at the line. Robinson unable to connect again. Good battle here for the Hawks tonight. They've had a tough schedule to open up this season. Fought hard. Looks like they're going to fall in this one. But as I mentioned pregame, Lakeville North came into this year as a top 5 team. So Nicholson inbounds to Bourne. Bourne back to Nicholson. Nicholson's going to launch a 3 and hit. 58-63, and that's how this one's going to end, as Lakeville North won't inbound the ball, and they salt it away. I want to thank everyone for listening tonight, and thanks again to Lenzen Chevrolet off Old 212 in downtown Chaska, located right next to Paulie's. Paulie's. I'm aging myself. Right next to Cuzzy's in downtown Chaska. One of the best Cuban sandwiches they make. Also, the buffalo chicken's my wife's favorite. Thank you all again for listening here on Thursday night. Chaska falls by 5, 58-60.